G'day everyone, Brian here. Jesus wants to be alone with his disciples to give them some time to rest after their mission trip. But the crowd don't want to leave Jesus alone. Jesus is such a dynamic figure that he keeps attracting crowds, and that's as it should be. It still happens today. Crowds of people attract around and gather around someone who's interesting. Jesus was interesting. Jesus is interesting. But great crowds of people were gathering around, which meant Jesus and the disciples could not have that quiet time together, that time of rest that they were going to have. So what does Jesus do with that? Does he send people away? Not at all. In fact, they're in the boat. They get to the other side. Jesus sees the crowd. They were looking for some quietness. But when he saw the large crowd, he had compassion on them. There is something deeply compassionate about Jesus that sees this group of people who are intruding on his quietness, who are intruding on his time with his friends, and yet he sees them as needing compassion. Why? Because they were like sheep without a shepherd. Now, we think about sheep and shepherds now, and we think about large farms and sheepdogs and motorbikes, but very different in this time, where sheep would be probably a much smaller flock, and the shepherd would know their names, and those sheep would know his voice, and they would be this lovely relationship between sheep and shepherd. But these people weren't cared for. It was like they didn't have anybody to lead them. And so Jesus began to teach them. Who is your shepherd? Do you have a shepherd? Or are you trying to get things done by yourself? I would urge you, the Christian church would urge you, the Bible would urge you to look to Jesus as your shepherd, the good shepherd, the one who can truly take care of you as a shepherd does. And maybe you don't want to be looked on with compassion, like a sheep without a shepherd. Yep, fair enough. But that's how you see yourself. That might not be how Jesus sees you. And Jesus will give you what you need. Look to him. Let him be your shepherd. Any questions, leave them below and we'll be happy to answer them for you as we can. But have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.